Secondly, the comments, privileges of the floor have been very, very critical of Pat Bishop. And not one person has asked or wondered how her surgery went. Well, thankfully, it was a success, and she's recovering and doing very well. You know, for me personally, having been on an extended vacation and coming back and finding that she had resigned as the chair of the Comprehensive Plan Revision Committee was a big loss to this town. I'm sorry what individual people may think about Pat, but she is one of the most hardworking, intelligent, courageous, conscientious, and generous people I've ever met. And Princetown is lucky to have her. As for Tim, the husband, Lisa, you mentioned that what's wrong with the website.
The website hasn't.
I was in Australia last month. I showed people in Australia our website. And I was proud of it because Tim Bishop has brought the quality of our website to a new level.
Nothing's up to date.
Stop.
And
the one.
it's a living organism, okay? If you say nothing is up to date, that's wrong. What is not up to date? If you be specific, then maybe we can do something about it.
I'll talk to you after.
Okay, fine. I just want to make a public statement that Tim Bishop has my unqualified support. I know that there are people in this town that don't like him. Well, you have to look at what he contributes to the town.
It's not personal, Joe.
And lastly, Paul, you asked about the paper copies for, you didn't say paper copies, but that's what I've been asked. You were on that Comprehensive Plan Revision Committee that submitted a document to the town board in 2009. The paper copies that were submitted were 43 of them. I happen to remember that because I got them in the mail. I turned them over to Nan Stolzenberg, who was our consultant, who interpreted all the data. So there wasn't a town member on the committee or any place else in Princetown that may have had interest in the South or the North or here or there. It was a dispassionate third party. I don't know if she still has them. She doesn't work for the town anymore. She incorporated that information. I told Carol this. I told everybody who's asked me this, and I'll say it again for the record. We don't have it. What's in that document is what we had. You were part of it, Paul. So that's all I can say. And that I'm going to restrict my comments to that, my concerns.
Mr. Esposito.
I don't know, Carol sent out an email, I think, on the gazebo top. Did you get any responses on it?
Yes. Doug does one. He just hasn't gotten anybody to help him.
Yeah, that's one of the reasons why we haven't gotten rid of the dumpster up there.
Okay.
Okay. I don't know, I understand Paul was interested in it too, that's why I didn't.
No, he did answer that he wasn't. So it's just Doug, but Doug told me that he was.
All right, that's that. All right, there was comments made about that this town board hasn't accomplished anything in a year and a half, or a year, or 4 months, 3 months. Well, I disagree with that. We're starting a solar project which is costing the town $0. It's going to be on our water system, on our main pump house, on 2 of our pump stations, saving the taxpayers money in the water district. We're doing it in the town hall, which is going to reduce our electric bill substantially. We're refinancing the bonds, and I know everybody's concerned about it, but Mike didn't address it, but I will. From what I understand, they're all going to be addressed separately under one package. We're in the process of negotiation, trying to get the sheriff's department in here, which is going to benefit the town with more road patrols. It's going to be a benefit to the town because just the safety factor along with the added road patrols would certainly be a help. fact that it's going to bring revenue to the town. I think that saying that we haven't done anything in the last year and a half is a falsehood. I would also say that Mike hasn't said it yet, he's probably going to address it, but I'll have to say it now. He's increased we've increased our fund balance by how much, Mike?
Like 55,000, so up to.
Increased our fund balance by 55,000. So to say that we haven't done anything is a falsehood.
Good people.
The other thing is, let's see. All right, addresses that. The gazebo top we talked about. The garbage, we in the sync with getting rid of.
So we can confirm that we're off the contract. I'm
Okay.
fine with moving forward.
Carol, we are off contract, you said, correct?
We
It's
want
a
to read
date
the
in
contract.
March, I can check again tomorrow.
All
I
right,
think
so
it
I'd like
was,
to tell him to
it might be
get back,
like today even.
because that will save the town an additional $35 or $40 a month. Oh, and the one other thing I'd like to address is, I spoke with Joe Ryan in DOT. The bridge is gonna be starting to work on within 3 weeks, he told me. It is gonna go down to one lane with a light varying, and the bridge is gonna be posted for 10 ton. So, that's where we stand on that. And other than that, nothing else.
All right, Mr. Edwards.
Just a blessing, with your permission, I would very much appreciate a copy of the letter that you stood up and
I'd
referenced.
love to get you one.
I've known you for a long time now, and I honestly say, I don't think I've not only not seen you ever be upset like that, I don't think I've ever
I
seen you.
apologize for getting pretty mad tonight, but sometimes you can't help yourself when
This isn't
things
back and
go
forth, Todd,
the
make
way
a
they
comment,
go.
please.
This isn't a back and forth between me and you either, so please be quiet.
All right.
I'll continue. Not only have I never seen you upset, I don't think I've ever seen you without a smile on your face. So I can only assume that whatever the content of that letter is less than appropriate. So I would very much appreciate seeing a copy of that. I'm not sure, I've tried to put these pieces together, but if I'm understanding you correctly, you emailed a member of this board,
Town
Mr.
supervisor, and I got a letter from somebody that doesn't exist, and they said they got the
Basically-
information from the supervisor, so.
making comments and.
I don't think that's what it says, Mr. Blessing, but you can read it out loud.
So,
No, I'm not going to, I'm tired out, I've had a long day, I've got other problems besides this outfit
I'll
here.
forward the email tonight.
I would love a copy of that.
I'll get you one.
And I guess I would say, if what I'm piecing together here has really transpired, then I would encourage this town board to investigate it to the fullest potential and make sure that any repercussions that are appropriate, if in fact our town supervisor or deputy supervisor did what is being alleged tonight, I think that's disgusting. It's disgusting. I don't care about water bonds and digging up the Norman Skill. As far as I'm concerned, if these lines have been crossed, it renders all the work that anybody does do meaningless, because you can't treat people like that. And it is no place here, and you should go away. So, it's hard. It's very hard. Mrs. Jasinski, as far as some of your comments, I guess I would just say that you mentioned I abstain a lot. Unfortunately, due to none of my own doing, I really don't get a lot of information until I get here. And typically when I do get information ahead of time, when I show up here at these meetings, the information that was handed out previously is now magically different. So I've kind of gotten to a practice a lot of times. I wait to get the final version before I can even.
Well, I
review it.
just don't
So
believe you.
I don't like to put my
I
stamp on
don't believe
anything
you
officially
at all, Mr.
without having the
Self-righteous.
benefit of the information, so.
She's out of order.
Her out of order was only 5 other people, I guess. She doesn't remember last year when she
Come on,
came
Mr.
here
Edwards, finish up.
and was disruptive to everybody else.
Go ahead, finish up. You done, or?
I'll get you a popcorn and router for this.
That's all I have for now. I just want to thank everyone who continues to come to these meetings and provide valuable input. I think everybody made some good points tonight, everybody. So thank you all very much.
Blah, and blah.
Go ahead, Lou, no question.
All right, as a result of the solar we've been discussing. Marv has contacted me, and they're interested in the fire department, which I think is a great thing. A meeting is being set up to the Pine Grove Station with New York Light Energy as a possibility of placing solar on there, really saving the fire department money. So I think that's a good thing.
May I ask
All right, guys, come on, let's finish
Just
up
one, real quick.
Exactly.
Mr. Koza talked about microinverters for.
No.
Oh,
Skip it.
I can tell you later.
I know it.
Yeah, yeah.
All right, stop, please, you had your comments, let's move on. Jeez.
I'm done.
All right, so, it's late, I'm probably not gonna address it, but I'll address Mr. Blessing, fictitious person, Ellie Hansen, and, which is amazing that we are now asking the state police, the CIA, the FBI, to investigate a person who had an opinion. Okay, so he has an opinion, big deal.
Well, where is that?
Sorry, I don't know, he wrote you the letter, not me.
Yeah, but
He
where-
wrote you
how
an
did this
email.
person
Stop,
get
stop.
I'll go fly a kite.
It's a woman,
I've had
isn't
it.
it a woman? You said he.
Whatever.
You said he, so is that Norm or is that Ellie?
I can't stand this bullshit.
Did you write the letter or did Norm write it? Which one? Or did you both do it together?
Unbelievable.
Pretty good, Mr. President.
You are unbelievable.
I'm unbelievable.
Yeah, you are unbelievable.
I didn't write the
I
letter.
will
And I
take-
apologize for
Oh,
being.
stop, everybody out of order, stop, please. I will forward this email to everybody in town, because that's how ridiculous it was. I didn't pay attention to it. I didn't pay attention to a handwritten letter sent to Mr. Blessing, who sent it back saying he had a big chuckle. Great. I didn't take it for more than anything. I didn't do anything, but the judge is now investigated, is asking the court administration, the FBI, the state police to investigate a handwritten letter to Mr. Wayne Blessing. Talk about a waste of time. Great. I will forward this email to everybody in town, and you can all take your own guess at what it's worth.
The issue was that.
It's not, this isn't back and forth, Michelle, please, it's not.
Other people came back.
Well, it's not, stop.
Depends on what's.
Again, you've already been contacted the state police. The state police have laughed about it.
No, they're not.
Oh, yes, they have.
I'll sit over here.
Yes, they have.
What are you forwarding to us?
Mr. Wayne Blessing's note.
I don't think Mr. Blessing's note is the issue.
It's enclosed
The issue
in
is-
the email.
The note that you wrote back to him under this alleged Ellie Hansen.
I didn't write anything.
No, what's simple is that Mr. Blessing sent you an email.
Right.
No one else. You. How did it get to this person? If this person doesn't exist. You gave it to this person.
I
Who
didn't
is
give it
this
to
person?
anybody.
And you were pending under that name.
No, I didn't give it to anybody.
I was
Whatever.
given a copy of your email by the town supervisor. That is you, Mr. Smugface. Now,
All
he
right.
sent that to you, just like you broadcast everything else through Mr. Miller.
I don't think so. And-
I think it's absolutely the truth. I've been watching it for 20 years.
Great, that's good. All right, so
And he
that's my
found it
concern.
too. You.
All right, let's go. I'm done with concerns.
Yes, you are.
Moving to adjourn.
Only his own.
The copy of the letter.